journey has been possible because my grandparents migrated from the islands of Sicily in the 1940s, and they came over with no money, very little education, not beyond primary school, and they came over for the opportunities here in the hopes of being able to have a home and a family and then their children to get educated. So my parents, because of this, were then able to go on to get a primary school and somewhat of a high school education and do the same thing, have a family, a home, and raise children who then got the opportunity to take the opportunities that Australia does offer. So as the granddaughter of migrant grandparents, I went on to complete high school and go on to university where I got a PhD in the therapeutic value of creative writing. And alongside this, really just embrace the culture of the arts in Melbourne and the generosity of the people and the opportunities available. And so alongside this, I also got a very self-taught exposure to the arts and practice in the arts. And I now have the great privilege of being able to be an artist in Australia. So thank you.
Thank you very much.
For me, a challenge that I've thought a lot about for this event is the confusion that I found of where I actually belonged in terms of growing up in an Italian household where the language was still spoken, especially with my grandparents, and me understanding it but not necessarily speaking it, and then everywhere else in my life outside the family community there was English language spoken and a very different culture going on. So not really feeling like I necessarily fit in either, or understanding how it all made sense. And then now I see a lot of beauty in it because and a reconciliation with the combination of both existing within me, where there's no identity is lost or compromised, but it's like it grows into something bigger. And for me, I've realised from this event, so thank you Cheryl Lee, is that the common language for me I've found is in art. It's where everything kind of comes together and makes sense because it removes that language barrier and reaches into what's universally human and recognised. So yeah, thanks. Two ideas come to mind. One is bringing back to that whole thing of visual arts being the universal language, that everyone can come and not experience language as a barrier, but we can co-create together and be in their unique contribution. So keeping a sense of self and identity and culture, but also seeing that it fits amongst the multicultural that we have, and we create something greater than ourselves together. I think that would be a beautiful opportunity for people to come and be part of and feel like there's space for them and belonging and a real practical application of experience. And just honestly, with so many remarkable women that we have here today, like mentorship's been available, so women can be learning from women who have done it and have that role model to them. It's possible, because it's right there in front of them and accessible. Thanks. A piece of advice I have is who you are matters, and to be seen and heard, don't be afraid to leave the front door and go out there. And if there is any fear in there, it's okay. And if there's any struggles or doubts along the way, it's safe to reach out for help and support. People will hold your hand when you need it held, and people will be there to recognise and see you for what you have to by being here and contributing to the conversation that we all are a part of.
Thank you again.